Hello everybody, this is Magnum Pi. I'm here with Teku, Golgotha, and Dark Templar. Vahilo is not with us at the moment, and so we are Initiative Zero. He'll be here in short order, but welcome to the show. This is Rifts, the Devouring Swarm, yet again, and when we last left off, these guys were in a bit of a pickle. Remember, if you like this stuff, if you like what you hear and you're enjoying our show, please comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, share us out to your friends. Interaction within the first hour of us posting actually boosts us the most. So if you guys want to make sure that we keep, producing some stuff here and that we don't get buried in the YouTube, wherever YouTube buries things, please give us that feedback. And if you want to chat with us, you can join us on our Discord, information down below. How are you doing there, guys?
I would like to thank the gentleman who vindicated me in the discussion of the checking of the bullet.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank you for encouraging him. It's really helpful.
Yeah, it's always good to have somebody do that fact checking for us there. That, yes, indeed, Golgotha vindicated. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
I was right. That's the most important thing that I got from that conversation.
Awesome. Well, let's hope you can be more right, because you guys are in a bit of a bind here. So when we last left, you guys were brought out of the hiding place that you were in that garage. Sue was
almost like we shouldn't have been there because, they followed us there, kind of like I said.
Yeah, well, dog boys and Psy stalkers and whatnot, they kind of track things.
Oh my.
Yeah. But yeah, Sue was there, and she essentially herded you out. The two, you guys are standing outside with the former mayor and his doctor friend, and the two mechanics that had this shop. They were out on their knees, held at gunpoint by the juicers. And you tried to turn off their weapons successfully. You did their Senate, but unfortunately you can't turn off an actual physical round. And these particular rifles that they have do actually, they hold physical rounds as well as energy. They're pre-Rifts holdover, actually. So yeah,
there was an
unfortunately,
attempt.
Yeah, no, for sure.
attempt.
And so the brains of one of them is splattered all over the place now, and that's kind of where we had left off. And so, also Gotrek had controlled the rifle of one of them and made it fire randomly, and he lucked out, and it basically just shot past one of the juicers. And so that's kind of where we left off. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so we've got a distracted shot, a bunch of weapons turned off, the energy components, and yeah, one of two hostages kind of executed.
Yeah. Never very
Not
good.
the best start we've ever had.
Not the worst, though.
No, not the worst somehow.
Yeah, this is true.
It's not the worst.
It's not. It's not.
I don't think it's the worst.
I think
All right.
when we fought the Atlantean minions.
Oh, that was pretty rough.
Yes,
that was pretty rough.
Yeah. That was not good at all.
Alternatively, the first run-in with the what are they called? The actual enemies in this campaign.
Oh, the mechanoids. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That hurt too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into this with a can-do attitude.
Oh, you're going back to the Coma Ward.
Probably.
Coma Ward. Yeah, that's it. Well done. Cool. I'm just taking a look real quick at what everybody's got here, and we are ready to go. So, I think I've got all the bad guys on there now. All right. So that means it's pretty much initiative time now, and I'm gonna roll for Gotrek here. I believe he's at a -1, just to get him on the board.
Does he have Sixth Sense?
He does not. So he's at a 10 point, now he's at a 9.
Sure, I click the icon.
So, has my Zen Combat turned on yet?
It's automatic. You don't turn it on, right? Like, it's just active. So
Okay, so it would be because
Oh
of
my
the,
god, a 6.
So it's
so what I get.
it's basically targeting a particular person, though, right? So
I'm looking at you, Quentin.
okay, you're going after Quentin. Okay,
Oh,
So that's a
bad.
+3.
it gives you a +3. Yep. Cool. And now just give me a moment here. And Senate,
Oh
you
my god,
activate.
that initiative list is so long.
Oh no.
All
It
right.
just
Well,
keeps going.
there we go. We
I'm
got
going tomorrow. Fucked.
and cool. There's those guys. Let's get Sue. And who else can we get here? All right. That's bonus wise there. Did I not? Oh, sheriff. That's what I called him. Okay, cool. All right. Headhunters. Let's see what they got. Cool.
This isn't disastrous yet.
And the robot power armor.
Ooh.
Oh, and that
Still
was the one I
slower
was
than the
kinda worried
juicer.
about.
And slower than me.
All right. And the Borg. There we go. Cool. That's a lot of initiative. And so we're just going to just do a little sorting here. And yeah. All right.
It's crazy how my rolls for initiative are always so low. Like, that's the one thing I can always count on is that my initiative is always going to suck.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't
That
get
just
it.
shows
Like, I
that
just can't
that's
roll. I
no,
can't
that's
roll
your,
initiative for beans.
that is dedication to the channel. That's what that is.
Well
Or
done.
like the mascot.
Yep. Well done.
Mhm.
Initiative 0. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Luke, you are first. So what are you going to do?
It would be
And
nice if.
sorry, I'm just gonna before we do that, I'm just going to put a marker on that juicer there. He's the guy with the hostage, and I'm gonna put a marker on this guy here. He is the guy that shot the blast off. There we go. All right, Sue is behind you guys, right? Because she walked out behind you, ushering you guys out.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. And the sheriff and the two headhunters are a kind of across from the guys being executed. Well, I guess to the right, across from you to the right of the guys being executed. The guys being executed are to your right. So if I can just orient it real fast for you, just to give you an idea, just a general idea of where things are at. There we go. Gonna put it over here on the side. If we are in that space there, then you guys are right here coming outside, right? The building is back over here. Here are the juicers and their hostages. Here is Quentin, the sheriff, and friends. And here is the Borg and the robot power armor. And Quentin has the headhunters with him. The juicers don't have anybody with them. And yeah, those two are there. And then Sue is behind you over here, ushering out. if that all makes sense.
Yep.
Cool.
So how far is Quentin away from me?
What's your speed?
40.
Extremely fast.
Yeah, so you go very fast, right? What's your speed per? But it should be calculated there for you. How fast you go in a turn?
Let's see. Sorry. Fast to go in a turn. That would be under. So shoot. Click the wrong button here. All right. Let's take a look here. Oops. Why did that my computer just froze on me? There we go. So,
300,
speed, run.
600 feet around.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
think-
I should.
I think you
have
can
just
cover.
about not in time.
You can cover that distance in 1/6 of the round. I think no problem. That should be just fine. Or however, even if the most number of attacks is 8 attacks, you could still cover that distance in one of your actions for sure. So that's not, by the end of your first action, actually even before the end of your first action, you would be there. So you could get to him and take your action in the same move.
Okay. So, as I'm running, could I turn on my size, my
Oh yeah, you can act, but you can't attack.
Halcyon?
Yeah, you just can't attack at the same time as you do that, right?
All right. Yay, though I walk through the valley of death. Let's launch myself at this
All right.
motherfucker.
So you head over to him. I'm just going to drag him to you just so we know who's with who. All right. And I guess these guys are nearby him. So
Head off the snake, right?
there we go. I'm just going to move this over. There we go. All right. So you head over to those two, and you activate your weapon. Juicer 1, let me do a 50-50, find out which juicer. Low roll is the juicer 2. So juicer 1 was the one that got shot at. And so he takes aim at Headhunter 2, who fired at him with his weapon. He is the one that doesn't have a hostage anymore, so he trains his rifle on Headhunter 2. You've charged across there, Sir Luke. Samson Power Armor sees you charging across. He's going to activate his booster and jump over here. So rocket boots sort of thing, kind of, I don't know, Boba Fett style, and just lands clunk beside you. He's rather tall, right? He's nearly 10 feet high, and lands nearby you as well, definitely within striking range. That brings us to Juicer 2, who he's going to get rid of his hostage, given his alignment. Yeah, he's going to get rid of his hostage. The everything has gone to shit already, so the hostage is not useful anymore. He's getting rid of the hostage, and so he will shoot, pull the trigger. Senate, you had mentioned kind of off screen there that you were thinking of using a TK force field at some point.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so you can make a parry roll against his
My first question is, what is he shooting?
Rifle.
Okay.
The rifle that you see in the picture. Yeah.
Is it in its MDC or SDC format? Because both of those things are kind of irrelevant. Oh, it could be, it could be MDC, but just not energy based.
Those things do exist.
Problematic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, I will try and snow globe. I'm going to go for the juicers and the headhunters, but not Luke, Quentin, and I'm going to assume the Samson would not fit into that dome either.
The Samson has since moved. So again, Samson is now kind of up with Quentin and those guys. So
Yeah,
the
so
juicers are in their own area, right? So
Why don't you do the the biggest threat is going to be the Samson Power Armor?
Because I'm parrying.
he's
so
trying to
I-
save a life.
Yeah.
Here's the number you got to parry.
Oh.
You should be able to do it. Now, he technically, I'm just rolling for the sake of giving you a target number to parry. Because he's point blank. So this is just don't roll a 1 and you win. Hey, look at you.
Jesus.
Where there's a will, there's a 5.
All right. What is the MDC on your force field there?
It is 25 per level, which should be at this point $1.25.
Okay. I'm just going to put a token there to say that they are there. And we're going to type in your value for your force field with 125 MDC. That is your force field there. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So 125 MDC is what these guys are at. I'm going to put it right over here by this guy. There we go.
So
Cool.
On the text-based map, would you mind just throwing a visual representation of who's bubbled? That's kind of how I'm tracking everything.
Yeah, so it's the 2 juicers. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're just able to put it around those guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And so they are the ones that have these tokens.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Cool. All right. So that's your action there. That's not a free parry, by the way, because you're not doing martial arts. That brings us. That was your action. That brings us to Headhunter 2. Luke, you are charging at the sheriff there with your sword. The Samson has landed beside you. Headhunter 2, he points his rifle at you and fires. Doesn't do anything. Sue, who is behind you, she sees that you have created this force field around them and that Luke is charging in, that Portland has yet to act, and Gotrek is standing there kind of going, She sees you charging. She points her pistol at Gotrek and says, "Stand down, or the dwarf gets it."
And what are the chances that he just rolls up as you say that?
That's right. That's right. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. I give you Vahilo showing up just in the nick of time.
The not yet splattered dwarf. Not dwarf.
No, he's not a dwarf. What crazy talk.
So, just to let you know what's going on here, Vahilo, it was Sue's turn. I rolled initiative for you. You beat Portland, by the way. That's the important thing.
Wait.
And a few others.
Yeah, you definitely roll for it.
Very nearly
Suck.
the full conversion Borg.
Yeah. And anyway, Sue just pointed her energy pistol at you and said, "All right, everybody stand down or the dwarf gets it." And now it is the full conversion Borg's turn and then Vahilo. So he's going to point his forearm forward, and a laser kind of rises out of his forearm. He points it in the direction of the party as well. And yeah, Gotrek.
So what type of pistol is she pointing at me?
She has a Wilkes 320.
Is that an energy weapon?
Laser
Yeah.
pistol.
It may or may not be offline.
Oh, okay. We don't know if it's up.
I don't know how many energy weapons they had and how many I was able to turn off.
We're able to
Well,
turn off 12, I think.
you were able to turn off the ones that you can sense. You didn't do anything with the Samson or the Borg. So
Nope, can't touch them.
yeah. So 1, 2, 3,
So
4,
the-
5,
the-
6. You could turn off 2 per each of them if that's what you wanted to do.
So I
She
would go
she
for-
definitely has weapons that you were aware of, right?
Yeah.
You don't know
I'd go
necessarily
for
what everybody has.
ranged weapons over blades as a preference.
Yeah.
I don't know how many they have in the arrangement, so I can't really say if that pistol works or not.
Yeah. She definitely
And in
has.
saying that, I
2.
wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known that you've tried to shut off that pistol.
You did just see a rifle basically do nothing, so you could infer that
Right,
that thing that I've done
that could
before
also be
is a thing that I've done again.
One that you
that could also be
mechanically just
user
made
error.
shoot. Yeah, that's true. He could have. There could be something wrong with the weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Can I use my telemechanic mental operation to focus on her weapon?
It would be another action, right?
And
You'd have to spend the ISP again.
Ooh, can you make it
correct.
blow up in her hand?
No,
She also did just call you a dwarf.
she did. Can I want to turn around and try and grab the gun.
Okay, disarm then is what we're looking at. So a disarm attack.
Yeah. Where is my disarm?
It would be written down as a bonus under your combat.
Like, okay.
So you can't really get the gun itself, but you can knock it out of her hand.
Or even just like grab her arm and point it away.
Okay, so then you're basically engaging her in combat. So you're gonna try to grab her. So that's a strike roll then.
Okay. There it is.
Which one would you rather do, disarm or strike? Look at your bonuses and make your choice.
I have a +1. I have a +1 bonus on both.
Okay, so do you want her to? If you're successful, just so you know, if you're successful, you've grabbed her. If you strike, because that's what the type of strike you wanted to do. If you're successful with
Yeah,
disarm,
no.
you've knocked the weapon out of her hand.
Yeah, so I'll disarm.
Okay.
Okay, so just roll that disarm.
Yep, that's what you're trying to do.
Defensive disarm, no.
No.
Yes.
No, you're doing an offensive. It's your attack.
Yeah.
Okay, 14. She is
Could be
going
Good
to,
numbers.
yeah, you're going for her. Basically, you're trying to get it out of her hand, so she's going to roll to parry to prevent that from happening. All right. So it is a tie, and yeah, so nothing resolves. You guys are still basically struggling then, is what happens there. And that means that Portland, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to cast a magic net on the Borg and Samson RPA area.
Okay, so the RPA has moved, right? It is now by Q.
Sorry.
Yeah. So the Borg stands alone. So you can net the Borg. He does have an energy weapon pointed in your general direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna net the Borg then.
Okay. Is there a saving throw for the net?
The net has a save dodge of 16.
Okay, so you cast that, and he's going to make a dodge check. And he does dodge. So he's very fast. It's almost it's very mechanical. Like he literally kind of sidesteps the net.
Okay.
And that brings us to Headhunter 1, who also points his weapon at Sir Luke and goes to fire and gets nothing. The sheriff sees you coming at him, and with your sword, he draws a vibro saber and vibro knife. Basically does a dual draw and basically flips them around in his hands. The vibro knife doesn't vibrate, but the vibro saber does. So,
all right. Well, it's better than dual wielding.
He's still dual wielding. He's just not dual wielding two weapons that will do mega damage.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm okay with that.
And the headhunter then tries to shoot. Nothing happens. And that brings us back to the top to Sir Luke. This is round 2.
All right. I'm going to bring my sword down on him, hopefully.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. So I'm there. So that's a +3. Come on. No whammies. That's not bad.
Okay. He is going to parry with the vibro knife. And he will simultaneous attack with the vibro saber. This is the parry roll against your 19. and that is not successful. So you hit him.
That's even with a negative.
So he still failed one way or the other, and you do 16 to him, to his armor, and then he brings his weapon down on you, and he's at -2 to strike. And a 7 will hit you. The advantage of a simultaneous attack is that neither opponent can parry, dodge, or entangle.
Oh, okay. So I took 7 damage, or
You take 5 mega damage.
all right.
All right.
That's fine.
Juicer changes the settings on his gun. Juicer 2. Senate, your turn.
Okay. So biomanipulation won't work. Telekinesis is going to be totally impractical. Electrokinesis doesn't work. I'm just running through the Rolodex in my head. I might have to do empathic transmission to try and make him super sad and or run away, because I believe that ability should penetrate.
It worked on the other power armor.
Yeah. Here's hoping. So
Okay.
let's see what my options are. Despair or sorrow, 50% chance of surrendering or leaving without battle. Confusion, negative strike, parry, dodge, lose any initiative. Fear, 66% that they will turn and run. I like that option. Curb's hostility is going to be a very difficult trick to land as he watches us gut the people he's been working with. So that's probably not going to work. Neither will trust. So let's go for fear.
Okay. Making a saving throw. And he is now afraid. Nope. So he doesn't run away, but he
Wow.
is
-3
to strike, parry, and dodge. Yeah.
Yeah. And that will last
2d6 minutes.
that many
Ooh.
minutes.
Good times. All right.
Yep.
And
Better than
Headhunter.
nothing.
Yeah. Headhunter 2. He throws down his rifle and grabs his vibro knife, and it turns on, and he arms himself with that. Sue is still struggling with Gotrek there, and so you went for the gun, and so she is going to try to shoot you with it. She is -6 because you guys are, and you're taking evasive action, so she's at a total of -7. And she will pull the trigger, and nothing comes out the end of it. So,
Sweet.
yeah, and that means that it is full
Very
conversion
good.
Borg time. He will fire at our line walker with his forearm blaster and miss. So a blast goes past you guys, again hitting the storefront behind you as you stand there shooting at each other. Gotrek, what are you going to do?
So now that her gun doesn't work, I am going to try to strike.
Okay. She is fully armored, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was looking at her picture where
No,
she was clearly not fully armored.
Yeah, she is wearing.
Okay.
She's wearing a suit of environmental body armor.
Okay. I will again then try to disarm.
Okay. And she will.
That's not going to do it.
She will parry. And she successfully does. So she is not disarmed. And yeah, that brings us to Portland. You've been shot at.
I've been shot at.
Mhm.
Oh well, shit happens, I guess. I can trance this particular cyborg, can I not? I believe.
You did in the last one, yeah. So, what's the range on Trance?
France is 12 feet.
Yeah, you'll have to get a little bit closer, but you can do it. You should be able to be
Sure.
able to cover that distance in the same action. Yeah, you'll
Let's
just be
fucking go.
okay. So you head over toward him. I'm just going to move your character token down toward him there.
I'm digging the
Save,
enthusiasm.
yeah, save a standard.
All right, and that he will.
Please fail.
Nope.
Oh, it's 3. Can
That
give me
3
a fucking 3.
That 3 was
My
was a tease.
goodness.
Yeah.
It was a
That's
tease.
such a bitch. Give me a fucking break. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I somehow missed the Samson robot power armor as well. He activated his vibro weapons is what he did. Sorry. And the other juicer as well switched modes on his gun. That brings us to the sheriff. He is going to do he did a simultaneous attack, so that was his action. And he's also 2 less actions, right? So, yeah, and it's Headhunter 1 who is also throwing down his rifle and drawing his vibro knife. Back to Sir Luke.
All right. Come on, we can take this guy out. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it.
Your 3rd attack. Yeah.
Well, my second attack, but my
Sorry, your 3rd action
yeah.
this round.
Yeah, third action.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh my God.
So you miss. All right.
kidding.
Sure this guy, are you sure that Quentin isn't a crazy?
It's hard to say. Yeah.
Your rolls suck.
Juicer 1 goes to shoot at the force field with his weapon, which does not fire. Samson robot power armor does a paired strike at you with his vibro sabers. And that was Samson power armor.
He is at a -3 though.
That's fine. He's still going to try to attack.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't really realize that he's penalized too much.
I'm just saying, I'm
a hard go.
I'm being helpful in the distance.
Yep. And he's -2 to strike, I thought.
Sticking him down and netting him might be helpful later on if that's possible once you deal with the Borg.
So he has knuckle blades is what he has. And so they add a D6 to his weapon. Old school RPGs bury information all over the place. Luckily, there's editing. There we go. Robot strength of 30 gives him a normal punch. He's doing a paired strike. So first one. Yeah. All right. -2 to strike. Overnight's.
Yeah, something different.
Okay, so he goes to strike with the -3. And there's the first one. Or it's one roll for both. So a 6 to hit.
Does that hit me?
It would hit you if you don't take any defensive action.
Well, I could do a dodge, right? I could
And
do
he's doing a
dodge.
You can do a dodge, yeah, because he's coming at you with 2 weapons. So you can do an auto dodge. You have a +4, so just don't roll a 1 and you're good.
Yeah, that's
Here comes that 1.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I thought it was
no. But...
Okay, so yeah, you move out of the way of his dual swipe with his knuckle blades, and that brings us.
Oh, get out! The -3 made all the difference. Look at that.
It totally did. Wow,
it really did.
Yeah.
What can I say? Except you're welcome.
Yeah, so that's the Samson robot power armor. Juicer 2 also takes a blast, but it doesn't work at the force field. Senate.
Okay, so he resisted the urge to run, but he is still afraid, right?
That's correct. You can't really tell he's in armor, so he just didn't fight so well against Sir Luke, but you don't know what that means.
Okay. I might go for empathic transmission confusion then. We're going to change it up a bit. Start stacking those negatives.
Okay. You're just really messing with him.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger than me. I don't care for that.
Yeah. Any negatives are positive. Huh, see what I did there?
Very clever. Very clever. All right, so he's making another psionic save. This time he does.
Jesus.
All
Of
right.
course, the 20s are back.
And
How many 20s have you rolled today?
3. And Headhunter
Yes.
2 is now going to attack you with his vibro saber. Or vibro knife, rather.
Fiber knife.
Sorry.
Knife.
Yep. That will hit. You can parry
Auto dodge.
or dodge, your choice. Parry's probably higher.
Yeah, I'll parry it then. That's right. I'll parry that with my cutlass.
Good job.
Yep.
And Sue now, she just says, enough of this. And so that means she has a -2 on this attack. And misses. You kind of see energy kind of building up around her head that blasts at you, Gotrek, in a sort of beam of it almost looks like the way air looks on the road on a hot day, right? Kind of that rippling in the air, and however it hits the ground behind you, missing you, and it is now the Borg's turn, who will he's going to charge at Portland, which he can do quite easily, which will put him right near you guys. And he's going to take a swipe at Portland.
So I will dodge.
You could parry.
Whatever.
So it's an
Dodge,
8 to
parry.
hit.
Yep.
Parry
I'll
preserves
parry.
your attack. Dodging uses your attack.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking at it now.
Yep.
Why am I fucking up right now?
There you go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So you block
You're a
his.
dodging and parrying machine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the smile on my face.
Yeah.
As you can
Sifu
see it.
Portland. Yeah. Here we go. All
Yes.
right. So, Gotrek.
I am going to try and disarm her once again because I want to
Okay.
try and take the gun and then reactivate it and then start firing. So
Okay. Cool.
disarm. Here we go.
You go for another disarm. All right. Yeah. She will go for the parry. And does. So she still has the weapon.
Oh,
And that brings us to Portland. You have a Borg, a very tall Borg. It's like deja vu all over again, standing in front
It
of you.
is, yes. But
Right,
I
Yogi
can
Bear.
trance him. I
Okay.
can trance him here too. And hopefully it works.
Okay, he's
I
going
don't
to
know.
save.
We'll see. Let's try it. He didn't get it.
The combat Borgs have a +5 bonus to save versus possession and a +3 bonus to save versus magic. So he has a 14 there, which means he saves.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And that brings us to the sheriff,
Waste.
who is going to do a paired attack at Sir Luke. It's one roll to do a dual attack. So a 14 will hit.
So I could parry that, possibly.
You can parry one of them.
That's okay. Might as well parry one of them.
Which one are you parrying?
The one that's going to cause the damage, the sword.
Give it a roll.
Parry, 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 parry. And that's +3. Oh, do I get +3 for parrying?
You get your additional bonus. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Okay.
Here you go. You certainly block his attack. All right. And that's down to Headhunter 1, who is going to attack you with his vibro knife. And he will hit. You can block
if
up
I
to
parry
4.
that,
You can block up to 4 attacks. 4 attackers.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, or 3.
I will
3
do
attackers,
that.
Yeah. 3 or 4. Something like that.
That should be an easy one to do.
Yeah, you blocked him too. Good job. All right, back to the top, Sir Luke. Your 4th
Right,
action.
Come on, let's get some damage on this son of a gun.
Oh, by the way, the other people, the SDC guys, the doctor and the mayor and the dude that was on his
Taken off?
knees, they are running. Yeah.
Good. All right, there we go.
All right.
Oh, not a lot of damage though.
Okay. And yeah, he is going to parry you.
-3.
Using the sword. So that's with the -3. He certainly parries you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Weapon proficiencies are wonderful things,
Yeah.
especially at a higher level. And so he parries you. Juicer 1, he realizes that his gun is not working. He draws a vibro saber and attempts to turn it on. It does not work. And he shakes his head at the other juicer. Samson, power armor, again, a dual strike at you with his weapons. Needing to dodge a 23. Or just
Did you
parry.
throw the -3 at that?
Yes, that's with a -3.
Oh.
He has.
All right,
I forgot to
let's-
include his weapon proficiency knife last time, which counts for knuckle blades and forearm blades and things like that. Wow. So
That's enough.
you parried one of them. He hits you with the other one for 7 points of mega damage.
That's okay. It's not okay, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. The other juicer doesn't bother to draw his weapon. He just, you can see him kind of pull back with his fist and goes to punch the force field. But he will roll on his next attack because, well, power punch. And that brings us to Senate.
Yeah, let's try for confusion again.
Okay. He will roll to save. And no problem. No, sorry, that is a problem. So he is now also confused. He's afraid and confused.
I am curious as to whose side you're on here, given your description of not a problem. Oh, wait, it hit. It is a problem.
Well, I'm on my side. That's a problem for him.
So that's
anyway. But
an additional -3, and he loses initiative.
Yeah, he's at the bottom now. And since he's already attacked, he doesn't get to go at the end of this set of attacks. All right, he is not doing well. Yeah, so Senate went. Headhunter 2 is going to attack with his vibro knife. Oh, forgot to add the bonus. So, yeah, that's a, what do you roll? 5. So that's an additional 5. So that's a 10 to hit.
Okay, so I could parry this.
Yep.
Hopefully.
There you go. Well done.
And I do.
All right. And Sue is going to do another blast at Gotrek. That will hit Gotrek unless you do some sort of dodge, but your dodge is, you get no bonus to dodge and you're at -10 because it's point blank range here.
Oh, well, fuck then.
So you need an 18, 19, or 20 to dodge if you do it, but it'll use up your action.
I can't parry to save my action.
Nope, because this is a blast of mental energy coming from her head. So there's no parry. There's nothing you can block it with.
So no bonus.
Or you can take the hit. Your choice.
I'll try and dodge.
Okay. So 18, 19, or 20 will dodge.
So I regularly have a +1 bonus, so I'll just throw a -1 into the modifier because you said no bonus, right?
You get no bonus at all. So you just a straight roll -10.
Oh, -10. So
Yeah.
I'll throw a -11 on there to counteract the +1.
No, so you don't do that, and you take 21 SDC damage as this impacts you.
Ooh wee. Well, I can take one more of those, and then I'll be in need of some healing again.
All right. Cool. That was Sue, full conversion Borg. Yeah, he's going to take another swipe at Portland. With a 22. Oh, he hits you that time.
Yeah, my rolls are like shit.
Yeah. So you take 3 points of mega damage from his hit.
Sounds good.
And when he sees that he hits your force field, he says, "Oh, that won't save you for long." Portland.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just failing here. I can't roll for beans.
Can you stick him to the ground at least?
I can, but I don't know. I don't know. He can still shoot at me. I'm sure he has like guns and shit and lasers. So
Well, yeah, but if you stick him to the ground and go behind him.
no, I know I get that, but I don't know.
That
It's
doesn't
gonna-
save the target-rich environment behind Portland.
Yeah,
No, fair.
it's going through my shit here and seeing what the fuck I can do.
You might be due
Sorry.
for high roll, or he might be
I'm
due for
just let me cook here. So, okay, so I feel like he's gonna probably attack me pretty hard in this next one. Because he's an asshole. Yeah, I think he's gonna fuck me up next round. I'm going to cast House of Glass on him.
Okay. What's the saving throw on House of Glass?
Oh, it's fucking standard too, and he has like this whole save bullshit. Oh, fuck, it's not even worth it. I'm just gonna do trance then. Fuck it. I don't want to worry. I'm just gonna do trance.
Okay.
The save's exactly the same, and you're probably gonna roll. I got 95, so
Okay, I got the +3 built in now.
sure. Oh, I got him.
Yeah, so he's
Fuck
tranced.
that bitch. Fuck him. Oh my god.
For how
He's
long?
done. For
enough.
25 minutes.
Yeah, he's tranced.
Oh, thank the Lord, for he is great. All right, on to the next one. My God.
All right, good stuff.
What, 1 for 4?
All right,
All right, he's fucked.
cool. And that brings us now to the sheriff. So I was just checking the rules there. Sir Luke, you can parry up to 3 attackers.
Okay.
And so he's out
Does
of
he have
it.
another attack?
No, he's out of attacks. Or no, he has one more
Okay.
attack. Sorry, this is his last
Oh.
attack. Because this is attack number 4. That was attack number 4 for you, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was action number 5. So this is his 5th action. But he drew his weapon, so he is out of attacks. Sorry.
Okay.
And that brings us to the headhunter number 1, who is going to attack you again with his vibro knife. There we go. 12 will hit.
I could parry him though, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. Theoretically, I could parry him. Let's see if I can. I can.
Yeah. And yeah, Samson Power Armor has already gone and failed, so he's just kind of out of it. Sir Luke, it is your attack. This is your sixth action. You'll have one more after this. And
18.
yeah, he's going to parry you.
And probably will.
Yeah. And so he's going to parry with the sword. So and he did
No,
not.
he
So he
doesn't.
took 18.
Oh,
As you bring that down. Yeah.
okay.
Slashing across his armor there.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah. And he's actually going to just have to make a knockdown check because that, I believe, breaks the threshold. But no, he's still on his feet. Cool. And so, yeah, Juicer 1 and Juicer 2, they now unleash their... Juicer 1 winds up for a power punch. Juicer 2 will unleash his power punch. Yeah, he'll hit and does a point of mega damage. It's going to take a while, but they will eventually get through that death.
Sometime next week.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do, though. They don't have many other options at the moment. Cool. Senate.
So this is the 6th round of combat.
This is the 6th round of combat. Yeah. So you are.
So this is my boxing attack. I can't use psionics, and Gotrich just got slapped with some psionics by Sue, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the way boxing works is you get an extra attack when you're engaged in melee. You're not engaged in melee, so you don't.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
okay, I was about to run over and engage in melee.
Yeah, it's an extra attack. There's some debate on boxing, whether it just adds an attack, and the like. There was a FAQ Palladium issued a long time ago that said it does not give you anything else but an extra attack during melee. So that's kind of what I've been working with, but there's still a lot of debate over that. If you are a fan of the boxing rule in Rifts and Heroes Unlimited and all of these other things, and you think that attack should just give you an extra attack, let us know in the comments. If you think that no, it's only for melee combat, then let us know in the combat. Let us know in the combat. Let us know in the chat below. And
Let us know in the combat.
Yes, fight. No. And yeah, let's see what people have to say about that, because it's a contested rule by some. So curious to hear what our viewership says.
So we're in agreement that psionics are off the table, but moving to engage in melee, is that off the table?
You can do that in your next in the next round. You just haven't done it this round at all. So
Okay,
you wouldn't
that's
get in.
fine.
Yeah. So you're out of attacks.
I've been a little preoccupied.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, for sure. Your attention is definitely on your mind, right? So Headhunter, he is going to use, this is the 6th, so he's out of attacks. Sue is also out of attacks, as is the Borg now that he's tranced, and Gotrich is also out of attacks, if I'm not mistaken. You are out of attacks. Cool.
Do I also have a question? Do I automatically suck the PP out of that guy who got shot in the head?
No,
Because he's close enough.
you don't automatically do that. No.
Oh,
You would have to
hover over him.
you would have to choose to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't know if it's like a magnet to that shit or something.
No, it doesn't just flow
Is
to
there
you.
a better way we can phrase? Did I suck the PP out of that guy? Because
First of all, I didn't say PP. I said PPE. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the E got lost.
You did say PP.
I feel like the
I
recording is
totally
gonna,
heard you say PP.
because I'm willing
Yeah.
to admit that I'm childish enough that the E got lost in translation, but
Yeah.
for a solid
It's
moment in
not
time, I was like,
surprising.
Yeah.
is this really happening?
Anywho,
So Portland, do you want to do some sort of melee action
To who?
to whoever you can? I mean, you could punch a Borg in front of you, but that would hurt you. So you
Right,
can-
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so you're just Not using your action.
I can't use a turn to move though, or anything.
You can move all the time. Movement doesn't take up an action. It just causes your
but I
actions
can't.
to be
I can't.
hindered.
You
You can
I can't
cast a
cast
spell.
anything like that.
I believe you
Oh,
can
I
cast
can?
a spell. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Not a question because I'm looking at this diagram you crudely drew.
Yeah.
And the RPA
Is by
is right next to the queue,
Yeah, is next to the sheriff. It's
and then
up
Sir
here.
Luke is trying to kill the sheriff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the headhunter being a dick and trying to shoot Sir Luke
The headhunters
Oh,
both
or
have
stab him. He's trying to
they,
stab him.
they both have their vibro knives drawn. Yeah.
Okay.
Sir Luke
Unless
seems
then-
to be
they're-
just
wait.
fine. He's handling things just fine. So
Who is Sir,
Sir
Luke?
Luke.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm kind of in my
So-
element right now.
that's fine. Is it possible to turn around? I don't know how close I am to Sue, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to,
you're
like, figure out
right.
where-
Yeah, you're very close to Sue. I would say
Can I
that
turn?
we're in
Okay, yeah.
we're kind of in a situation similar to this where Senate is there, Gotrek is there, Sue is behind Gotrek. So yeah, you could easily get to
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. I was just kind of like trying to get the landscape, what the fuck was going on with
Yeah, no,
all
that's
that
cool.
shit. And she's wearing armor too, right? And a helmet?
That's right.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to cast a magical net on her. Is that possible?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that on her.
Okay. She's going to use an action from her next round to try to dodge. And we'll see if she can do that. She needs a 16. And she does not.
Of
So she
course.
is netted.
No. I thought you fucked me over.
Nope.
I really thought you fucked me over there. So she's dead for 10 rounds, just so you know.
Cool. She is netted. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. That's Portland Sheriff. He is out of actions. Headhunter out of actions. Samson, we will say, is out of actions. Sir Luke, your 7th action.
All right. I'm going to bring the hammer down.
Okay.
Come on. Let's get that 20 now. Well, no, but
And his parry, he parries with his
God
minus
damn
3.
it.
Yeah. Or sorry, this is
but
he doesn't have the minus
is
3.
that from his did he use that from a previous round, or is that
No,
something he
parry's
used?
automatic, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
He
that's
used his
fine.
sword to
That's
parry.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm whittling him down.
Yeah, and that should be your last attack with 7.
Yep.
And that brings us to the end of round 1. Because, and that's been 15 seconds. And yeah, and from overhead you hear the sounds of jets. And don't know what that was, but okay.
I was rolling initiative for the next round.
Not just yet, though.
Oh. I think the best initiative roll I've had ever.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. Just there we go. You hear the sounds of jets roaring over the garage. Comes Triax Predator 10 armor in the sky, and another suit of Samson power armor falls into basically to the center of the group here. So this guy's up in the sky, and there's another suit of power armor that drops in. And the sheriff, you can kind of hear him chuckle. He's like, "You guys can surrender anytime now." And that's where we're going to leave it for this session. So thank you all for tuning in for that round of combat. Combat can go slow in Rifts, but it will get resolved eventually. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, put comments down below. Let us know what you think about boxing. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. My name is Magnum Pi. I'm here with Teku, Golgotha, Vahilo, and Dark Templar, and we are Initiative 0.